Good morning. My name is Willie the Bam Johnson. Today, I started at 3 a.m. My goal each and every day is to live every day like my last. That commitment to personal transformation from the inside out started in 1989 when I asked God to forgive me for all the bad things that I had did in my life and to allow me to commit my life to doing His work and empowering other people to transform their lives from the inside out. After contemplating suicide of wrapping a sheet through my fingers and about to wrap it around my neck and throw it over the bunk in my prison cell where I was locked down 23 hours and let out 1 hour a day. Within seconds, I began to have flashes of my son, a promise I made to my mother when she was dying in my arms from cancer, that I would be a good boy and never ever do bad things again. I decided to drop down and begin to do whatever I can do through push-ups, sit-ups, shadow boxing, shadow kicking, creative martial arts, and prayer and meditation. And my life changed. After a 1-year prison stand in a maximum security prison, I was released to come home. And when I walked out of that jail with $20 in a dream, my life had never been the same again. Every day when I was in that jail, I recorded thoughts, planning out how I would tell my story to the world and help other people to avoid making bad decisions, reacting to the world. Instead, showing them what I did to transform my life, to transcend beyond the negativity and use every obstacle as a stepping stone so I could find peace from within, learn to love myself and take care of myself. I would record those thoughts on newsletters, toilet paper, whatever was around me. I would write what I was feeling and got it out. And I knew one day it would turn into a book. And after achieving extraordinary levels of success, raising my son as a single dad, owning my own business, opening up my school, making amends to other people that I had harmed, owning a business, getting married, achieving world championship status with 7 world titles, Black Belt Hall of Fame, movies and TV, far beyond my wildest dreams. A dream that was all about a passion, a commitment, and a vision to bring forth a brand at the age of 6 that was inspired by the great Bruce Lee in his movie, The Chinese Connection. When I sat in that jam-packed movie house, all I could see was me on that screen, breaking through all the negativity in my home and in my community. And when I finally achieved that level of success, I was approached by the #1 sports publishing company called Human Kinetics to do what? Write a book. A kid like me writing a book. The book supposed to have been Mastering Kung Fu, but I knew my story had transcended styles and systems of martial arts. It was a human story. It was about people finding principles to empower their lives, personally, professionally, academically, as parents, as leaders, whatever field or journey you was on. These principles were universal, and they transcended just the physical. It was all about mind, body, and spirit. In The Complete Martial Artist, this book was a beginning stage, an intro stage. One, to introducing you to the principles, but not going as deep as I wanted to. And that was being saved for the book that I'm currently working on right now, my autobiography. Guaranteed, this book will change your life. The Complete Martial Artist is the answer to you finding a solution to break through whatever's standing in your way and stopping you from growing. Yeah, we always talk about what it is on the mountaintop, but how do we get there? Most of our life is spent through the grind, through the hustle, through the working out, through the kicks and through the punches. But we learn to deal with those situations, those grinds, in a humble and positive manner. We learn to take our own personal experiences and find a way to use them as reference points to have breakthroughs. This book has changed so many people's lives. So many kids and adults and preachers and policemen, leaders in the community has wrote back to me and called me personally, emailed me, and told me how this book has empowered their life. I wanted to empower your life. I want you to understand the power that you were created with, that is already inside of you. By taking the first three principles, will begin to change your life. They are the foundations to all the other principles. The first one, honesty. In that jail cell, I had to dig deep inside myself and become honest with myself. Admit to myself my faults, the choices that I had made, and how they allowed me to end up in the situation that I was in. I had to be open to go beyond placing blame to other people, but placing blame back to myself. And understanding it was okay. Those mistakes were stepping stones, as long as I was going to have enough faith and willingness to move forward and not repeat those mistakes and transcend and go beyond those mistakes. In martial arts, we always say, you might hit me on the right side, but you won't hit me on the left side. We always make adjustments right away. As we continue to mature in life, which this book discusses, we learn to be able to mature within seconds and respond, not react to the world. In the state of society today, when everybody's reacting, people are stressed out. People are doing things that you never could possibly imagine. And all my life, I never thought I would see kids walking in school, shooting up people, beating people up, adults just being confused about who they are and what they're standing for. That was something that just went on in my neighborhood. I never thought that I would be amongst a world where those sort of misbehaved characteristics would be so universally accepted. But this book allows us to dig deep inside ourselves, transcend all the negativity around us, and learn to stand strong and stay focused and achieve greatness from the inside out.